I thought at the time that the UN weapons inspector should have been given more time in relation to Iraq. But I understand there are some people who voted for the war and some people who were against it. The real issue is, can we learn the lessons? Can we accept that it was a mistake and move on from it? Can we say, actually, the lesson of Iraq is war must always be the last resort, and it wasn't in the case of Iraq? That if you go to war, you've got to be able to do it where you have a broad-based coalition, not a splintered coalition as we had in the case of Iraq. And you must do so in a way that doesn't undermine the structures of the UN or indeed Britain's reputation around the world. And I'm afraid by all those criteria, Iraq did not pass the test. And the fundamental lesson for us is this, that the values we have must shape the alliances we make in foreign policy. The problem with Iraq was that the alliances that we have, including with the United States, shaped the values that we followed. I support the mission in Afghanistan, but it can't be a war without end. And in order to ensure it isn't a war without end, we've got to not just build up the Afghan army, that's important, but we've also got to find a political solution. And the political solution comes from sitting down with your enemies as well as your friends. And that's why we need the negotiations to take place with elements of the Taliban, because I think we can't win this war in Afghanistan militarily. We can only win it with a combination of military, political, and civilian reconstruction.